Hi, this is Edwin Cabrera, the online marketing sensei, and today I'm going to talk about who is Edwin Cabrera. Who am I? And I'm not going to go into a long story because I got a long life, and I'm not going to go into I want to try to keep this within 5 minutes because, and I'm not going to get into a long sob story about where I grew up. I grew up in a poor neighborhood in New York City during the 70s, where drugs, gangs, violence were daily occurrences. I'm not going to get into all of that because basically I made 4 great decisions in my life which have brought me to where I am today. And that's the most important part, is where I am today and where I'm going tomorrow. That's really what I want to talk about. But let's get through the preliminaries first. The first decision I made was to join a group called Cuando. Cuando is a word, it's an acronym actually. It's a Spanish word which means when, but it's also an acronym for CUANDO, Cultural Understanding and Neighborhood Development Organization. So that was the whole premise of learning about our culture and our history, learning about our neighborhood and how to develop our neighborhood. And we took that as the basic philosophy, working with a group of young people, young Puerto Rican people in the Lower East Side of Manhattan during the 70s. Very difficult time period, and a big need for that kind of philosophy and that kind of action to be taken during that time. The second one was through Cuando I was taught martial arts. I started as a teenager in martial arts, and I continued. I was one of the few. My brother and I, 2 out of 20 people who started, continued. And we continued throughout, well, I continued and I still continue to today, which has shaped my life and my way of being and my whole philosophy of life. 3 was that I went to college and I became a teacher. Became a physical education teacher and a math teacher. And 4th, in my 20s, I married a wonderful woman who we worked together for a long time. And once you get to a certain age in your life, sometimes things don't always stay the same. But that's another story which I'm not going to get into. So then I got to a point in my life where I wanted to live life on my own terms. I did 26 years as a teacher, and I saw online, computers started coming out, and I saw online that there is another way to do things and to make money and to live your life. And I fell in love with the dream of being an online marketer. Little did I know that this is like a roller coaster ride and a tremendous learning curve. Maybe for me it was more than for you, but that's the way it was. It's been 3 years since I retired, and I've been through the changes, the ups and downs of trying to get into network marketing, because I fell into the trap of 2 things: always chasing the next shiny object, and spending too much money on stuff that I didn't need. Right? That was major flaws in network marketing, because you spend a lot of time and effort in things that you don't need. I finally found 2 things that I do need, and basically that was a great company and a great team of marketers. And that's really what you need. You need to find where you belong, because people, they say, of course, network marketers are always changing companies and everything else. And I think it's because they're really trying to find where they belong and what is important to them. So you've got to really find a place that you feel confident in and that you can progress in. And that's the first thing as a company. And the second thing is you need to work with a team of professionals. You need to work with a group of people who are looking out for your interests as well as their own. And that's what I have found. One, a great company is Wake Up Now, with a lot of great products and a lot of great tools that can help just about anybody. And secondly is the Neo Network. The Neo Network is a group of professional online marketers who are ready and willing to work with you and help you build your network. And it's the first time that I've been involved with a company and with an upline that has helped me and actually given me people on my downline to help me move along. And that's just something you can't describe, when people help you out and say, okay, look, let me give you a couple of people so as to get the ball rolling and get things moving. Now, I'm not going to get into a long and sob story about the roller coaster ride, how much money I spent online, and how much how many companies I went through and that whole thing. Suffice it to say that I made all the mistakes that most newbie networkers make. But now that I've found a place where I feel very comfortable and I feel like I belong, I know that this is now going to be the place to build my network and to build my future. Now, if you're in that same situation where you're looking, searching around for what is the next best thing, this is not the next best thing. This is the thing that you should be looking into. Because again, these are two things that you need. You need a great company with great products, and you need a great leadership. And we have both. We have a great leadership and a great marketing team who's going to help you, not only help you and train you how to market and build yourself and brand yourself and put you online, but also going to build your network with you, which is great, because it's basically what's called a force matrix. We are now a 1 by 3. So we start with 1. You have to get 3, those 3 have to get 3, those 3 have to get 3, and build down from there. Not build wide, build down. So you don't want to add more to the top line, you want to add more to the down line, right? So that it builds your network this way. And when you get people, you bring them down, and you help your team members. And that's what network marketing really should be about. Help your team build your team. And this way, you don't need to train 100 people. You need to train 3 people that each train their 3 to get 3 to get 3 to get 3. So really, you're not training the whole group. You're training your core group, and that core group keeps training down. So you pass down that information. See, now, I never thought of myself as a marketer, as a salesperson, as a business person. That was like the last thing in my mind ever to do. But I've learned that basically salesmanship is about education. I am a teacher at heart. I love to teach. So that's what I want to do. And I love to teach the fact that where else can you build an income with $100? Where else can you build a residual income starting with $100? Where else can you help people by teaching them this system of helping one another build their business? Where else can you do that? You cannot do that anywhere else. Right now, our economy is suffering, and there are so many people out there trying to figure out how to make $500 or $600 a month to pay their mortgage or to pay their car. And here you have an opportunity with 12 people to get a $600 income where you can pay anything that you need to pay and have a residual income coming in. This is a great opportunity, and I love to do this because, again, this is about helping people. This is not about making money. This is about helping people live a life that they can enjoy and also relieve them of stress and, get out of that mentality of, things are difficult, life is difficult, there's no money, there's this, that, and the other. Get out of that mentality and start living a life of abundance and of enjoying yourself and releasing the stress of just money always on top of you. So if you really are interested, if you like this video, do me a favor. If you like the video, subscribe to the video, share the video, comment to the video, email the video, Facebook the video, Twitter the video, do anything you want with this video. Do everything you can with this video. Contact me if you really want to get information on how to really build your life and build your income. So this is Edwin Cabrera, the Online Marketing Sensei, signing off here in Manassas, Virginia.